Tonight at Lambeau Field, the Green Bay Packers and Washington Commanders kick off Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime Video. Joining now is the man calling tonight's game, broadcasting legend Al Michaels. It's so good to see you as always. Welcome back.
This is an annual treat for me. You know how much I love this show, right? It's my favorite show on television. Mine is second. Thursday night is number 2. This is number 1.
Okay.
We have a good one tonight, you know, because there's no question, Judge, that Philadelphia at Kansas City is going to be the game of the week. It's the Super Bowl rematch, but this has to be the next best game on the schedule. You know, Washington last year, 12 wins, got to the NFC Championship game, and Green Bay looked so great against Detroit on Sunday. This town is stoked right now, and this town is, if they're making Super Bowl reservations, I understand it, because to get Micah Parsons, they absolutely annihilated the Lions last week. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch tonight's game. Can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, it was always going to be a great matchup. And then Parsons in the mix and Jaden Daniels, obviously, the way that he is so highly regarded. You guys are going to have a good one. In fact, you have a good schedule as well, Al, throughout the whole season. I mean, you got Dolphins, Bills. I know that the Dolphins didn't look good at all in the first week. The Bills had that miraculous comeback. But tell me about your expectations for the season overall.
Well, I think overall, I think it's the best Thursday night schedule, not only for Amazon over the last 4 years, but the NFL Network and Fox, and I think CBS had it for a number of years before that. So I'm gonna say that this is our best schedule ever, at least at the outset. When you look at it before the season, of course, it changes. As you can see, Week 6, it comes up there. Eagles, which means Barkley goes back to the Giants. Steelers, Bengals will be great. Got the Vikings against the Chargers, the Ravens at Miami in Week 9. And on we go. Bears and the Eagles will be the Black Friday game the day after Thanksgiving. And then down the line, there's a Christmas night game in Kansas City against the Denver Broncos, who right now, you know, are 1-0, and the Chiefs, for what it's worth, they're 0-1. So we like the schedule. We'll see how it plays out over the year, but we're pretty happy with everything right now.
We'll be watching tonight, obviously. We're excited about it, too. Let's talk some stocks,
Sure.
because that's what makes this the most fun, of course, when you join us. As I always say, your unofficial financial advisor is at the ready. He gave you eBay the last time, which you literally bought live during the segment. I don't know if you're still in it or not. You can tell us, but he has another one for you. Just give us an update. Do you still have eBay, or did you sell it?
I still have it. I have my notes at the ready here, okay? As you said in the prior segment, not only that, my finger is on the buy button, so go.
All right, Josh Brown, you're up.
Good afternoon, Mr. Michaels. I trust your day is going well. The last time we spoke, I made a commitment to get back to you only when my team isolated a situation with tremendous upside potential. I have it here. I have a lot of people to speak with today, so if you could just take some notes while I'm going, it would really help me out. The company is Home Depot. All right. Trades on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol HD. Stock currently sells for $420 per share. Okay, we think it could be on the verge of a monster breakout. Control, give me that 1-year chart. Let me take a look at that. As you can see, HD is in the process of completing a bullish cup and handle formation with overhead resistance at about 430, just a few points away. Al, amongst all of the Dow 30 stocks, HD has the most significant amount to gain from the 30-year mortgage rate falling, as this would drive existing home sales to pick up after a housing ice age over the last 4 years. I think the ice age is over. As of Q2, the company has now posted 3 consecutive quarters of positive comps. What I want you to do with me today is just start small. Pick up a round block of 1,000 shares, approximately $420,000. When I prove myself with a commission trade, all I would ask is that you consider working with me in size down the road. Does that sound fair enough?
Hold on. I want you to know I have owned that stock since Arthur Blank was running the company. That's how long I've had Home Depot. I am going to add, I just did. I took your advice. I added to the collection here. But I have to ask you something. Remember years ago I talked about one stock that I own, FAS, the Direction 3 times banks and all of that, and you told me it's a day trading stock. I've now had it for 15 years. There it is. There it is today. But take a look at that. Go back to 2010. I've owned it since 2010. That's a chart.
Yeah. That's one hell of a chart. That's one hell of a chart.
Josh, I want you to buy some FAS now. Get in there, would you?
Yeah, that's only fair.
I'm going to skip the triple leverage, but I appreciate the counter recommendation. Thank you, my friend.
You got it.
Al, let me hit you with one more thing, if I could,
Sure.
and you make me think about it when you mentioned you've had this stock for so long, since Arthur Blank, you bought the team.
Correct.
Since he bought the team, and since many of the owners who currently own the clubs bought their teams, the valuations have just gone through the roof. I'm reminded of it because I've just finished watching the Cowboys documentary on Netflix, which was amazing, and you're all over it, which was great to see you. And what Jerry's done down there, as we just came out at CNBC with our updated valuations. You can find those at CNBC Sport. Of course, $12.5 billion. I don't know off the top of my head what the Falcons are worth today, but do you marvel as well when you see how much these teams are worth as long as you've covered this league?
Absolutely. Because I know that, Jerry bought the team for $140 million. And as you say, they're worth $12.5. When I was doing the San Francisco Giants, I did a ton of baseball. The San Francisco Giants in 1975 sold for $8 million. $8 million, which is like one at-bat for somebody like Mike Trout of the Angels. It's crazy. And a lot of it, of course, has to do with media rights. Everybody knows that. But and also, too, I mean, I remember when, I used to be able to go to a football game and, get in for $20, and now it's like $1,000. So it's been crazy. It's been wild. Will it continue on? I don't know. It might. But, I mean, in terms of an investment, there's been very few better investments than owning a sports franchise over the last several years.
Yeah, well, many people think it will continue to go up as we bring it full circle because of companies like Amazon and others who are now in the game. Al, we wish you the very best. You have a great call tonight, and we look forward to talking with you again soon.
I love it. Every year. Tradition, like none other.
Yep, that's exactly right. Pardon the Masters, but it's all good. We'll see you soon. Al Michaels.
Thank you, man.